everybody, today I'm going to be doing a run in Hades 2, showing you guys all the easiest way to beat the surface. Currently this is an Olympic update, so Prometheus is the final boss on the surface. We are going to be running this. You can run the lovers if you want. I just prefer Artificer, and you can run Strength if you prefer, but I prefer Death Defiances. Wait. But also, if you're running Strength, you're going to want to turn off Wayward Sun and turn on Swift Runner. I would just like to let you know that the hardest part of this right now would 100% be with Strength, and because no Wayward Sun and no Death Defiances. But I'm just gonna show you guys all the easiest way. Hopefully I can get a better boon here. I'm willing to waste a lot of rolls here actually. Like Epic is nice to get. By the way, we are running Aspect of Pan daggers. So one of the things that's so powerful about this is that really it doesn't matter what you get, they're all just super powerful. I do have my Aspect of Pan maxed out, so if you don't have Aspect of Pan maxed out, it might not be as good as mine is. But that doesn't matter if you end up getting Spiral Knives, because that overrides the max out bonus, giving you a whole 6 daggers extra. I'm going to roll for Hera, but I don't really need it. I will take Hera. Yeah, let me check something. No, Aphro isn't anywhere else, so let's keep rolling. Okay, that's my last roll. I'm gonna go here. By the way, I am running this harder. Having both Vows of Frenzies on does not make this easier. This is just what you would run for speed running. You might run Vow of Denial, though. Okay, so here there's a couple things we're looking for. Specifically, Sudden Flurry and Reaper Knives are probably the best ones we could have gotten. But I am just going to take Reaper Knives here because I don't need Sudden Knives. Because I don't have a good regen boon available. We're going to go over here. So here, where's the last guy? Here he is. We're going to kill him. I'm going to do that, and they should die. We're going to take that max magic there because I don't have Hera's regen boon, which is, in my opinion, the only regen boon in the game that is worth it, other than maybe Ionic Gain in certain circumstances where it's not crippling. I will just say I'm just very particular on my regen boons. Go with whatever you like. Hestia's regen can be good. I just don't think it's good right now. And I'm just getting about 2 hits there. Then I'm just going to go like that. And now if you watch carefully, he is pretty much dead. Here we're looking for like the passion, rapturing, that's it. Shameless attitude will also be nice to have in the future. And if you're just trying to clear it, kill those guys. If you're going for time, don't. They just give you free money if you do kill them, though. Here we're looking for Slippery Slope. I'm gonna put in 1 reroll if I don't Okay, I didn't get it. I'm just taking hydraulic might. We're gonna go here just because there's no point not to. We're gonna go here. In case you didn't know, you can place down the cast while you're channeling. And it doesn't even cancel your channel. That right there. Nimble Mind, that's exactly what we wanted from there. And lastly, we are going to go for probably the Gale thing around the cast. Why is Demeter so much like around here? Oh, this is Hephaestus. Not Hephaestus. Heracles. Don't question how I do my Heracles fights, by the way. I do them very weirdly compared to most people, I would say. I probably should play them better, but I've always done them this way by popping that thing off first, just in case I'm not able to just in case I'm unable to time it correctly, because I just want to make sure I win. I actually don't know what winning against Heracles actually does. If anyone will let me know, that would be greatly appreciated, actually. We're just going to take Frigid Sprint. I mean, what it seems like is he just lets you keep the money, but you think you would have gotten money from them anyways? We're going to take... By the way, Wave Flourish is extremely OP with aspect of... Uh, Pan. Yeah, aspect of Pan. It's just extremely OP. I should be playing this better. There we go. And that's the fight. Polyphemus isn't really a hard fight whatsoever. Also, Merry Christmas, all you guys. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Here I'm gonna take Iridescent Fan because there's no point not to. I really do need to max out Cloud Bangle. Mystery Boon. I don't think that's guaranteed to be who we want, so I'm just gonna take the Centaur Heart. Okay. So here on the Rifts, I honestly hate those guys who throw their spears. They've actually ended multiple of my runs before. And this is where I get to start using Artificer. There we go, that's Hera. I'm gonna reroll once, and Borngain, perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. That was an extremely quick ship, actually. A little, cool thing for you guys to know, when you're on this ship, like, your magic doesn't get unprimed after each encounter, only gets unprimed after each ship. So if you didn't know that, that's something new you guys can learn in this. In my opinion, Pan is probably the most powerful aspect in the game. Or, well, it's not the most powerful aspect. Oh, Icarus. Nice. It's one of the most powerful aspects, but what's so good about it is how it barely takes any sap to get OP. It's just that strong on its own. It's just like, all you need is 2 boons. You don't even need origination. I'm still gonna get origination because it's really nice to have. Icarus, his explosive one with, that is really good for us right now just because of the immense amount of magic that I currently have. I do want to make sure I don't run out, so I'm just going to take that. Oh my gosh. How much damage are one of those doing? 120? That's insanity. One thing I will say is that as long as you have enough magic to get through Polyphemus in the first zone, you should almost always go for Hera's regen boon. Just because Hera's regen boon is that much better than every other regen boon. It's like actually no comparison. We're gonna take Nitro Boost. That's nice. That's Circe. So that's really nice. Hello, everybody. So I had a little bit of recording issues on this. I know it sucks. But it just happened. So, I got the random Arcana card from Circe. From Poseidon, we're looking for Slippery Slope for origination. But this is the first time this has ever happened to me. I didn't even know this was possible. We got Judgement. If you don't know what that Arcana card is, it's the one that makes it so you get random Arcana cards every time you beat a boss. I didn't even know that was possible from Circe. I mean, I kind of assumed it was, but I actually didn't know it was possible. So I'm just wondering, how many will we get? And will it count the boss that we fight at the very end as one of them? So we're going to roll here for Slippery Slope. We do not get it, sadly. So yeah, recording issues suck. So I have to voice over the rest of this run. It's awful, I know. And that's also why there was a weird cut. Here we're just gonna take Nectar for the random palm. By the way, right now our origination is kind of crap because all we have is the Gale and Rapturing or Frigid Sprint. That's what it is. Hydraulic Might was not exactly what we wanted. Here we're probably looking for healing, but I could probably get through Eris with 2 Death Defiances, and I'm just wondering what Arcana cards we'll get after beating Eris. Yeah, this run kind of completely changed scope from the easiest way to beat the surface. It still is that, but it's like it's also like now we also have Judgment, which is just crazy. And this build is actually completely different from almost how every other Poseidon build turns out for me with this weapon. I feel like I'm dealing more damage with my base specials than I am with anything else. I can't believe I already wasted a Death Defiance, though. Or I think I did. No, I didn't. Yeah, now I can't believe I wasted a Death Defiance already. So the rest of this fight's kind of just hit or miss. Like that's sad, but I think I should be able to deal with it because now that's her big thing. You'll learn later that her bombs kind of all go in a pattern, and that's 26 HP, but she's dead. What Arcana cards are we gonna get? And sadly, now we are down to 0 Death Defiances, which is not the best. So you have to claim the item, and we get strength, unseen, and messenger. So that's dodge, more damage and take less damage, and magic regen. The magic regen is kind of useless because we already got a stupid strong magic regen from Hera. Here we're going to take the engraved pin because it's just the best keepsake we can have for this. We cannot get that, sadly. I pressed the wrong key a couple of times there. I got a new keyboard and escape is in a different location, so I'm going to have to get used to it. It's going to take me a bit before I can actually do speedruns again because of that, sadly. Because pause buffering is such a vital part of speedruns that if I don't pause buffer, I won't be able to play them well. Here we're looking for spiral knives. If we don't get spiral knives, we want like sudden flurry, whatever the heck the name is. The one that lets us shoot it faster. We're also still looking for slippery slope. As a comment, what do you guys get for Christmas? I got a new keyboard. It's really nice, actually. It's the Newfie Field 75 HE. And that's really exciting to get because I've been asking for it for a while. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah, it's a full-size keyboard. Before that, I had the Sun Flurry. That's the other one. Yeah, no, but before the Newfie, I had the Orochi V3 Mini. So escape was where that little squiggly line was, and all the key layout was much more compact. So now I have to reach a good bit further for the escape key. I'll probably end up just finding a way to rebind it to the little squiggly button and swap the keycaps on my own. Because I don't like having escape where it is. It's too far away and too much of a reach. Yeah, but that's really fun, actually. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for apps to use to rebind keys on a keyboard, that would be nice to know. I can probably find a way to do it on my own, though. Mini boss wise, we're really gonna want Poseidon as our god for the mini boss. Oh, another little thing that I'm pretty sure most people who are playing Hades 2 don't know. In Hades 2, the mini boss doors, see those little up arrows on them? Those actually mean that you get higher rarity boons just from being in a mini boss. So that's really cool, and I feel like it's a thing that most people actually don't know about this game. Yeah, see this damage? I'm actually dealing more damage from my base specials than I am dealing from Poseidon's, which is, I think this is the first run with Pan where that's ever happened to me. Normally because I go for a heroic special, but that's mainly for my speed runs. And also I just normally think Spiral is like the best thing on this weapon. And it is. Let's go! And it's epic too. That's amazing, actually. Slippery slope on epic. That's insane. And now we just have free origination. It's so much better than it was before. It's honestly sad that we didn't have it before. Right now, I'm still kind of worried. I'm hoping that we can get Athena's like restore all death defiances boon. I really sold on Eris, sadly, but I'm sure I can do better. Fun fact: I've actually beaten 32 Fear on both the surface and the underworld using this exact build right here, except for spiral knives instead of Reaper knives. And I'm pretty sure a heroic special. I actually ignore troves for the most part. I just don't think I need them 99% of the time. Also, what do you guys think? Put your guess down in the comments. Do you think that beating Prometheus and collecting his feather will give us the new Arcana cards? Or do you think we'll have to wait for the next update to see how many Arcana cards you can truly have active at one time? Because I think I might have reached a new record here. Ooh, Divine Intervention. I actually knew this was coming before the Divine Intervention screen pops up on the screen. So fun fact about Athena, she doesn't pause the timer immediately when she comes on screen, but only as that last wave comes in, because that's an added wave. Defensive posture. No, phalanx shot. Phalanx shot and Hades 1 was actually awful. In my opinion, it was like the worst boon in like the entire game. Well, I'm sure there were worse ones. Like there were boons that like literally will cripple you. I hate how some duos were just stupidly rare in Hades 1. But I also feel like duos are a lot more I actually don't know. Duos are just different in this game than they were in Hades 1. In Hades 1 they were like essential to a build. Now they're kind of like a little cherry on top unless you completely build around them like Romantic Spark. Some of them are to be built around, some of them are never to be used. I'm looking at you, Phoenix Skin. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's the name of that one. And other ones are just fine, like that one that makes it so that those that get struck by lightning after like your Omega cast goes off. Here we're gonna try and get those 3 guys. Fun fact: you can press like spacebar or a key like that, or dash, and it sends you down early. So that's cool. Also, watch out for those Yeti guys with the backpacks. Their rocket when they shoot those rockets, they deal a ton of damage. Like, it's a lot more than you would expect. I think it's like 30. Oh, also, another reason I might be having a harder time here, just to remind you guys, I do have Vow of Frenzy on up to 6. I would never suggest running that here because it makes it a million times harder. Like this is, I think, the hardest you can. This is like so, it makes Prometheus like 10 times harder. Normally, I don't crack a Death Defiance to Prometheus with 1 Vow of Frenzy on. I probably will crack one to him this time. Wispy Wiles just because it's nice to have and spend all my money looking for those Charon things, his cards, because it's just nice to have. Um, here we're just kind of, I don't know why I'm waiting here, but I just fun fact for you guys. The timer actually pauses while you are playing while you're in a shop and while you're in the companion rooms or whatever, but they don't pause in Chaos Gates. But you might be wondering, well, then why do they take Chaos Gates and speedruns? It's because it's just extremely fast. Because you can do them in seconds, so it's almost like the timer's paused. Middle, top, so just top, down. Shit. I pressed the wrong key. That's sad. So it's I'm just kind of repeating this after myself and pause buffering so I can try and remember it and repeat it. So middle, bottom, top, middle. And then he always goes right there after his memory attack. Here I'm just gonna try and tank out and kill him. And that is the fight. But now, time for the true question. If you collect the feather, do you get more Arcana cards active? My bet's on no, but it will be interesting to see. Honestly, in my opinion, Kronos is harder than Prometheus, but it does depend on like how strong your build is. So yeah, let's see. Eris was actually the one who hurt me the most, and my specials dealt more damage than my waves. I thought the waves would still edge it out because of area, but no, I guess not. Most important boons: Aspect of Pan, Sudden Flurry, Wave Flourish, Rapturing, and Born Gain. Spiral Knives would have been nice, but you don't need it. Death, Excellence, and Lovers. I can't believe that popped up. How many is that? That's 5 plus 8. That's 5 plus 16. So that's 21 cards. That's crazy, man. So we're missing literally 4 cards. I think I would have literally unlocked every single Arcana card in the game if it hadn't been like that.